I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co., and this is the month in review for April of 2025. We'll be going over the usual things, our stats, my stats, not our stats, my stats for the month, the games I played, all of that, my favorite videos of the month from other channels, the best new games of the month, disappointments of the month, my favorite videos from my channel, as well as crowdfunding highlights and general board game highlights throughout the month. To that end, starting off with stats, and timestamps to everything down below, but starting off with stats, I have 138 games played in April, 138 plays, not different games, 138 plays in April, down from 165 last month, which means I need to step up that game, but still doing better than last year's average, still doing worse than 2023. 2023 was the year that I will probably never beat. Past that, there were 63 different games, of which 16 of them were new to me, which is very unusual. Usually my ratio is closer to 40 to 50% of the games played are new to me. This time a lot of them were older classics that I went back to. I'd have to look through them and try to see why that is, but nonetheless, 16 new to me from 63 total games played. 63 total different games, 138 unique plays. 138 plays. I'm just messing this up more and more the longer I talk. We're gonna move on. Moving on to that end, as far as the games that I played 5 times or more, we have a bunch, some that I've really been enjoying. We have Tidal Blades. Tidal Blades 2, Rise of the Unfolders, got 5 plays of that. We have Cartographers with 5 plays of Cartographers. Again, these are technically older games I'm going back to. We have Panda Spin, 5 plays of that. Also not new to me this month because I technically played it at Gen Con, I want to say. We have Fellowship of the Ring, which I've been going through. I haven't fully finished it yet, but I'm up to episode 14 or mission 14, whatever it is. But the Fellowship of the Ring, the trick-taking game, got 6 plays of that. We have Flamecraft Duels with 8 plays, both solo and multiplayer. Been having a lot of fun with Flamecraft Duels. 10 Days in the National Parks with 13 plays. Got that one, and my kids and I have been loving that one. We're big fans of 10 Days in the USA, and we're going through 10 Days in National Parks now as well. And then Trailblazers with 14 plays. I am currently on a mission to play every single one of the 50 solo missions in Trailblazers and win it. I have never done that before. I'm currently up to mission 8 or so, and I think I have I don't know, between this month and last month, I have 25 plays or something like that in order to get those 8 missions done, but I am slowly working my way through it. I don't know why, because it's satisfying. It's satisfying. 14 plays of Trailblazers. With that said, we have, as far as the favorite videos of the month, from other creators, we have Board Game Garden's top 10 heavier games. So Jenna from the Board Game Garden did a video of the top 10 heavier games that she has enjoyed in 2024. I think it's an interesting video specifically from Jenna because Jenna in general, her vibe, her channel is often very much to a certain extent gateway or more garden-y type games. Not anyway, very good games, but usually you don't always see the side of her where she really appreciates a very chunky, heavy game, and it's nice to see her top 10 heavier games of 2024. Also over on Dice Tower, there's top 10 games I've liked for a long time. A video from Tom Vassell just going through his games that he's really enjoyed for a very long time. I am always a fan of content that focuses on things that are not culturally new, but things that have stood the test of the time. It's one of the reasons I consistently say that one of my favorite series on this channel will always be my top 100 games every single year, because it's an opportunity to continuously focus on the games that make it year after year after year. Every single time I do that series, there's a few games that leave that had been in my top 100 for 5 years, but not 6. And it's always interesting to see the ones that make it 6 to 7 to 8 to 9, 10 years. That was Tom doing top 10 games he's liked for a very long time. Over on Board Game Hangover, they had top 10 board games you can set up in under 3 minutes. Board Game Hangover does a great job with these fun, entertaining, very unique video ideas. Definitely a channel you should be subscribing to if you're not already, but top 10 board games you can set up in under 3 minutes. On Dragon's Tomb had a short. I usually don't do shorts in this segment, but I like the short enough that I do want to highlight it. Dragon's Tomb had a short, I'm sick of politics and board games. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Just go ahead to the link down below and watch that. It's a minute of your time. It's a minute. Enjoy it. Or alternatively, you also might hate me and not just unsubscribe from him, but possibly unsubscribe from me too. That is a possibility. We'll see. Outside of that, we have Room and Board, with Room and Board doing the rabies of 2024. If you aren't subscribed to Chris George from Room and Board, you should do so. More importantly, even if you aren't subscribed, every year you should make time to watch his rabies awards. This year did not disappoint, and if you're it's an hour long, I don't want to watch that, A, watch it, you won't regret it, and B, the last 5 minutes is a rap video, which is kind of comes out of nowhere, catches you by surprise. The only reason I'm reading the surprise is because otherwise you might not watch the video, so you should watch the video. Granted, you do have to have watched the whole video to fully appreciate the rap, otherwise you'll only like 20% enjoy it. But still, hey, if you're not going to watch the whole video, that's still 20% that you might enjoy, so check out the last 5 minutes, but ideally watch the entire thing. As far as the best new games of the month, these are the games that I played for the first time in April of 2025, and these are my favorite 5, going from 5 down to 1. Coming in at number 5, we have Final Titan, an upcoming crowdfunding campaign. Had a lot of fun with that one. It's definitely the lighter side, but it's chaotic and good in all the right ways. We have Flamecraft Duels coming in at number 4, another lighter one, but still fun. Like, light games can be fun. You just have to know what your audience is and whether the game is good for what it's trying to do. Speaking of light games, number 3 is also light. 10 Days in the National Parks, as should be evidenced by the 13 plays I got in the first month that I had it. Forget the first month, I think like 10 of those plays were the first 2 days, and then like 3 plays after that. I'm still going to be playing it more. But 10 Days in the National Parks are 13 plays, and number 3 in my best new games. Number 2 is Metal Gear Solid. This is definitely gets a placeholder asterisk. I need more plays of it, but I've been enjoying it so far. I've only played the first few games. I need to go through it more, but the first few tutorial, like learn as you go. But I really think it's a very solid game. Solid, pun not intended, but I'm curious to see how it'll hold up as I continue to dive deeper into it. And then my number 1 game of the month is Pirates of Maracaibo. I've been playing it on Board Game Arena a lot, and now currently I'm in the process of hunting down a copy to buy or trade for, because I really want a copy of Pirates of Maracaibo. This isn't, like, hopefully by the time you watch this video, I already have a copy. Hopefully, we'll see. But if not, and you want to trade a copy, you could comment here. But I have already started the process of trying to trade for one. Anyways, that's Pirates of Maracaibo as my number 1 game, best new game of the month for me. My disappointments of the month, as usual, I do not specifically do 5 here. I do whatever number feels like the right number. I don't try to get to 5. I go with the disappointments that I actually had. Although maybe there'll be a month where I actually have like more than 5, in which case I'll have to choose my top 5, but that hasn't happened yet. Usually I find there's 2 to 3 disappointments a month. But in that case, we have number 3, we have Marvelous. Marvelous was one that is from Cosmos, a fun little marble game where you like pop off exploding groups of marbles. I kind of think that I got it because I like Potion Explosion, and I think I just like Potion Explosion, and Marvelous is nothing wrong with it. It's genuinely not a bad game. I just don't see a world where I'd pick it over. Like, the premise of the game is the potion exploding, the marbles exploding, and I think Potion Explosion really does that, and Marvelous kind of includes it in the game, but not really. Then we have Video Game Champion. This is a big disappointment to me, because Video Game Champion I was very much looking forward to, and I thought it fell totally flat for me. The art, the graphic design, the table space, the gameplay, it was an okay game. It's not the worst, but I think I walked in with high expectations and was really let down by Video Game Champion. Just a big disappointment for me overall. And my number 1 disappointment was unfortunately Helldivers from Steamforged. This is one where I got the prototype, and I basically told them, hey, I don't think I can cover this. I think it's at a point in the gameplay, it's at a point in the prototype where I think there are too many issues, and I don't know how many of those are about the game itself versus how many of those are prototype issues. And ultimately, for me, it marred the experience. It's not the worst game. It's really not. Like, there's some solid bones to it, but there's some... To me, there are what I would consider fundamental flaws on top of an otherwise solid system. Like, the system itself is kind of fun. Like, I like the weapons are a lot of fun. The running around trying to kill things is a lot of fun. But then there's some issues that just made it to the point that I was like, I think these are prototype issues, which is why I don't want to get into it too much. But it definitely took away from my enjoyment to a large degree, and is currently one that, like, I want to say... Put it this way, if the prototype is basically the final game, then it's just not a game for me. If the prototype just has prototype issues, then I still want to continue to play it, but as it stands, definitely a disappointment. As far as my favorite videos of the month on my channel, coming at number 5, we have my review of Santorini, primarily because I like Santorini a lot, and I haven't played it, I never actually filmed it, I was going to say I haven't played it in a long time, I played it this past week, but I never filmed a review of it, which I realized, and so I filmed a review of Santorini, and I think it's fantastic, and I highly recommend it, and definitely check it out, and there's the new version, and I have Riddle of the Sphinx coming shortly. I'll be covering that one as well. I'm so excited. I like Santorini a lot. It's my number 5 favorite video. Coming in at number 4, we have reviewing 17 Board Game Arena games. This is probably a new series I'll be doing, but infrequently whenever it's relevant. Basically, I'm making it a side project of mine. That one of the things that I've done this year is I've made a semi-commitment to be on Facebook less. That's going so-so for me, but one of the tricks I use for it is I try to substitute it with Board Game Arena. When I want that like 5-minute dopamine distraction, I head to Board Game Arena and try to start a new game, either solo or with a friend or whatnot. And so I've been going through random board game arena games that I've never played before, just to like check them off. Like, hey, that's another game I want to play. Oh, it's a new game shows up. Boom, I'll try to play it. The heavier ones take more work, but a lot of these lighter, smaller games. And I've found some gems there, but I've also found a whole lot of games that you don't need to play. And my 17 board game arena review is basically covering the 17 games I've played in the last 2 months, and I'll be doing this as an ongoing basis as I play new to me games on Board Game Arena. That's also why I found Pirates of Maracaibo, which is fantastic. So, you know, again, you find some gems there. Although technically I haven't told you about that one yet. I'll tell you about that in the next series. Anyways, that was my second favorite video. Then we have pricing your board game. Not pricing your board game. Pricing your board game. Yes, pricing your board game. My number 3 favorite video, honestly, it probably should be my first, is pricing your board game. I did a video about the nature of how board games are priced and how tariffs impact that price and the complexities behind it. Overall, the video was very well received, which I appreciate, and I still think I could have done a much better job of it. This is one of those times where I wish I was better at the graphic stuff and the all the stuff that makes videos look cool, because I really think it's an important message and one worth getting. But yeah, I just go into it. If you didn't watch the video, I do recommend watching it. It's really just going into the complexities of board game pricing. That's the entire point of the video. Coming at number 2, we have a whole bunch of series of videos. I put this as one category. We have Boardlandia, Greater Than Games, and Final Frontier. For each of those, I did a video about the nature of the shutdowns. I did like the videos that I did. I didn't like that I had to do them. So it's one of those weird things where I never like it when I have to do a video about anything negative at all, but I did like the content I did, so I'm putting it over here as my number 2. And then my number 1 is, again, a grouping of videos. I did a video on tariffs, a live stream on tariffs, and then a response to tariffs. 3 more videos, I'll link them all down below, around the tariff situation. It's one that I'm not trying to heavily hit too much. I will talk about it as much as it's relevant, and I'll continue to go into it if new developments pop up, but I'm trying not to get too much into it because I don't want my entire channel to be focused on negativity when the entire point of the channel is supposed to be focusing on positivity, but there's a delicate balance between only talking about the good and sticking your head in the sand, and I'm trying to thread that needle correctly. As far as crowdfunding highlights, I didn't have a ton this month. I usually don't. Again, I find I'm less invested in crowdfunding in the same way that I used to, meaning I still like the space, I still like the industry, but I find, personally speaking, the campaigns that hook me are just less frequent than they used to be. But we have Dragons of Etchenstone. I kind of like that campaign. I enjoyed the campaign. I enjoyed the development of the additional content that was coming out. Dragons of Etchenstone, overall, very solid game, and I am excited for the newest expansion, but it hasn't majorly shifted since the original, but it went up like a small notch for me, and it's one that again, the graphic design definitely helps, as well as the expansion content mixing up the variability definitely helps. You can check out my review of that as well if you want. There's also Ratbusters Reloaded. I thought it was a fantastic version of the original Ratbusters. I think they did a great job capturing the things that made the original good while making it a significantly better game. One of my favorite things, and I don't think I focused on it enough during the review. I think I talked about it, but I don't think I talked about it enough, is the level of back and forth actions between the characters, as you can, like, I'll take one action, then do this, then you'll play a card. Really gives such a strong sense of teamwork that I really enjoyed. Really enjoyed Ratbusters Reloaded. Highly recommend checking it out. And then Rise of Mythos was another one that I thought was fantastic. Definitely some controversy over the use of AI art. It was very, it was well done, but that doesn't make the conversation go away. There's bad AI art and there's good AI art, and there's still just different conversations. But I really enjoyed the gameplay of Rise of Myths Cthulhu. As far as my highlights of the month, these are the experiences that I enjoyed the most that aren't attached to new games. They're attached to games that I usually I've already played before. We have Leviathan Wilds coming in at number 5. I really enjoyed Leviathan Wilds. I've been playing through some of the solo over here, going through a few missions here and there. I don't know if I feel the need to finish it, but I don't know if I feel the need to play every single character. I don't think it's one that I'll be replaying, meaning I think once I go through, playing through the characters, trying different combinations, I probably will get rid of it, but I think I want to get another 5 to 10 more plays of it. I do enjoy the action economy puzzle going on in it. It's kind of fun. Plays well solo, plays well co-op. That's Leviathan Wilds. Coming in at number 4, we have Glass Road. Fantastic game. Dove into this one again after playing through Black Forest because I wanted to mix and match and compare. I will have a play this, not that for those 2 games coming at some point soon. Coming in at number 3, we have Tidal Blades 2, Rise of the Unfolders. Having a lot of fun going through that, playing a 3-player campaign right now, and it's just an overall very good time, very accessible, very easy to play. I also just started playing Ludwig's Labyrinth, Minions of Mordak. No, what's it called again? Minions of Mordak, Ludwig's Labyrinth? No. Valor and Villainy, Ludwig's Labyrinth. There's Valor and Villainy, Minions of Mordak, and I was trying to combine the 2 separate. Anyways, Valor and Villainy, Ludwig's Labyrinth, but I only started that in May, so that'll probably show up in the next video. As far as my number 2 is Seven Wonders. Seven Wonders is a game that I do not table often enough, but when I do, I am always reminded by just how much fun I have with it. It's a fantastic experience, and one that I definitely recommend. And then coming at number 1 is Trailblazers, with 14 plays under my belt this month, and no shortage of me slowing down in May. It definitely deserves the spot. In any case, until next time, that has been your month in review for April of 2025. I am Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope you have a good one.